This comment right here is a great example of exactly why I got sober. What's up, you guys? My name is Nicole Pludre. I'm a person in long-term recovery, and I love to talk about drugs, addiction, recovery, and so much more. Let's read this comment together. It says, my stepdad would hallucinate, asking me who the man in my closet was. I had a very rough childhood. Reading your comment, it brought tears to my eyes because I have a son. My little boy is 9 years old, and I struggled with addiction when I was pregnant with my son and throughout the first year of his life. In 2015, my little boy got taken from me by CPS because of my drug addiction, and that is what pushed me to make a change in my life, and I got sober, and I fought, and I got my son back. Hearing stories from children whose parents struggled with addiction, like when I hear what you guys have had to go through and witness, it makes me thank my higher power every single day for giving me the strength to go and change my life. Because when my son got taken away, I could have went the opposite direction, and I could have went downhill, and I could have lost him and had my rights terminated, which happens to many, many people. And so I just want you guys to know this is exactly why I got sober. So my son didn't have to remember any of my past, and he doesn't. He does not remember what I was like when I was high because he wasn't even 1 year old yet. He has no recollection of his mother high on drugs. He only knows his sober mama. And I thank God every fucking day for that. Every day. And I'm so damn proud of myself. I'm proud of me. Because I'll be sober for 9 years, July 13th. And there's many times where I've had messed up shit happen in my life. And I could have went out. I could have went back out. Could have gotten high. I gained, 70, 80 pounds in my sobriety. That was one of the biggest triggers where I wanted to use meth. I wanted to lose weight. And I could have went out and done that and thrown away my sobriety. But I haven't done any of those things. I have steadfast. I have stood tall. And I have moved through recovery. And the way I've done that is by, number one, taking accountability for my actions. Number two, being honest. Number three, talking about what I struggle with and not being afraid to voice my struggles and share them with others so that way I can get support. And number four, by leaning on the supportive family and friends that I have in my life in recovery. So if you're struggling and you think you can't get sober, if I can get sober, anybody can get sober. You guys can check out my series. It's called Life After Meth Addiction. It's linked right here, and it shares like a lot more about my story. I also have a series I'm going to link, and it's all about me losing custody of my son. I read my whole CPS paperwork in that series. It's about 10 episodes. It's called My Experience Losing Custody of My Son. So I'll link that there as well. Love you guys.